hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Dread Canaries Against the Impossible Storm. I am Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we're going to be playing on Impossible. So, where we finished last time, we are starting to explore the wonders that come with walled gardens. We're pretty close to unlocking the last few pieces of content. This map has a bunch of levitating monuments, but you know what? We are going to look for some barren lands, which you'll see. We got a watchtower over here, and we got a statue of the forefathers, but we got no barren lands. We've got fertile grounds. That's the exact opposite of what I'm looking for. But we're looking for barren lands because barren lands will let us put gates in our walls, and thus completing the list of things that I need for my gorgeous walled gardens. Now you'll notice we have a shattered obelisk, which I am definitely not going to play next to because the pause function makes this game really good, and not having it annoys me. So we're not going to do that. However, it seems that the Brass Order wants to play next to the shattered obelisk, and by going here I can get access to this question mark, get us closer out to these to see if maybe one of them happens to be a wow, that's a nice long chain, see if one of them happens to be barren lands, and we can block them completely. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go right here, we'll call ourselves something innocuous, something like, I don't know, Brian. We'll just be Brian. And this is on a Royal Woodlands map. So Royal Woodlands, bonus wood. Sounds like a good time to bring beavers. Hashtag housing for beavers. We are playing on Impossible, so we have 7 points to work with. Now, harpies and beavers both love education, and I love the forum. So we're going to take scrolls, and then with our remaining 2 points, let's just knock out some fabric. That way we can make harpy houses early, and deal with their unhappiness in the early years pretty dang quick. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay, for our mysteries. Villagers with this effect have a 20% chance to double the yield every production cycle during drizzle, and they just need complex food. So 1 complex food, 20% chance to double production. That's pretty solid for our economy. Slowed by 30% off of roads if they... Oh, just slowed. Okay, just slowed. Nothing I can do to offset that. Fine. Now, wood cutting, absolutely worthless during the storm. So we have to remember to take all of our woodcutters off of wood cutting during the storm. That's going to be very important. If we get to hostility 4, then we've got a chance of consuming double food, so that actually doesn't bother me. By the time we get to hostility 4, we'll either be losing or have food completely sorted. And strange light, also hostility 4. Chance to destroy the yield every production cycle, so they might just get rid of stuff. Now this is kind of the flip side of our sun festivities. But all we need to stop this is services. Now remember, free scrolls. So, should be able to deal with this fairly well if I can get any building that offers education. Education is important, folks. Let's go ahead and get into the game. So we have we got a spicy glade here, got a spicy glade up there. We got a couple of pretty vanilla ones around. We got a spicy one hanging out in this corner, up on that side. So let's go ahead and head to the north side. Remember, in my personal, there's no compass, but in my personal orientation, the main storage faces south. So this is north for me, and then we got west, and we got east. So we're going to head north right away. We're going to go ahead and turn off all of the other types of fuel. We're going to make sure we have a harpy in here. The internet raves over the 10 bonus carrying capacity that you get for using harpies. I don't feel the difference, but I mean, that many strangers can't be wrong, right? So we'll do it. Beavers use less fuel. So if you need to conserve fuel, you can use beavers on a hearth. But we are going to start by doing that. We're going to actually clear out quite a bit. We're going to go all the way over to here, down this way. That seems like a nice starting zone. And actually, you know what? I'm going to lop off this row and behind it, at least for now. should work. Let's get our first mystery. Okay, lowering hostility by 15 every time we open a cache. Sounds great. Does require us to get tools and to find caches. Gain 25 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Nope, 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 not doing that. Receive 10 packs of provisions for every 10 villagers in town. That would save us from having to make packs of provisions for our early trade routes. I kind of love it. And then the small press, 3 oil for every 12 flour. Now the thing is, since the most recent patch, oil doesn't really help as much as it used to. Fuels from wood and coal lower the hostility of the forest. And then there is sea marrow, which I believe decreases trade route time, and I think oil increases production speed. I might have oil and sea marrow backwards. But my point is, I don't care about either of those now, because I've never really had an issue with trade route time or production speed, especially since I like to upgrade my hubs. So we're going to go with peasant supplies. Lock that in. Let's go ahead and knock our speed up. We are going to build some harpy housing. That's why we brought along all this lovely fabric. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we should probably put a harvester camp here. And we'll probably delete this eventually, but we'll put a crude workstation right there. We're going to want a blight outpost, which I think we'll schedule for over here. Take a look at our orders. So we have solved 2 glade events and get 3 building materials for 4 people. That sounds pretty good. Have 5 packs of crops to get more crops and increase planting speed. No. Okay. 18 beaver happiness to get 2 beavers. I like that. 4 glades to have 5 more items when you're doing glade events. That might be really good for clearing them out or for taking it to glade events that require a lot of resources. But I'd rather have the people, so I'm going to go with the guild. Joyful Harpies. Get the Harpies happiness to 17 and keep it there for 30 seconds to get 5 herbs per minute. Now that's huge. 5 parts is nice, 3 harpies is nice, but 5 herbs per minute could be massive. But the thing is, we need to get it to 17, and currently they're at 3. That said, we're about to build 2 harpy houses, and harpy houses -2, just because of the hostility of the forest. Okay, so we can get this. We've got this, which can be +3 for each of them. That can be +3, so we can get that to 6. Which means that this would be 9. And then if we favor them, we can get that to 14. We have to get to 17. Right? 17. I think if I then lower woodcutters or do some sacrificing, we can boost, like, just by lowering the hostility of the forest. I think we can get there. So we're going to go ahead and pick that. I know. I said last time I was saying that timed orders are a trap. But, you know, I think that we're especially well suited to do this time. So we're going to try it. And 3, 5. Okay. So we're going to set them up to get... Oh, hey. Yeah, just building this should get us there. Oh, it's already there. Ooh, okay, okay. Look at that, already done. Okay. Now, we did need glade event solved, and I do want to open up this glade as soon as possible, so let's go ahead and re-highlight that. And then once we're in, I'm going to spread it out a bit. There we go. So we're in. We'll spread it out a bit. Spread it out a bit. Spread it out a bit. There we go. Now, of course, it might be unfair that we have only put housing in for the harpies, but we will get to #housing for beavers soon. I do like the idea of coal here. Ancient tablets factor into a lot of quests, but on the other hand, giving a +3 global resolve bonus seems real nice. So that's what we're going to do. And let's go ahead and unfavor them. And I know I could turn this in. Believe me, I know. What I'm not is because I want this to get to 1 first. But we should probably look at this. So, what orders? Yeah, okay. Cosmetics is good for harpies. Incense is good for nobody right now. We'll get either lizards or humans, which would allow us to use religion, and that would make this good. And then biscuits are nice. Skewers are pretty good, but copper bars and ale at 1 star, I don't love it. I'm going to go with the provisioner, because odds are good at some point we're going to want to do some trade. Plus flour is a thing that becomes the basis for just about all baked goods, and barrels may be useful. So we'll start with the provisioner. We just found some fertile ground. Oh, but there's a manufactory. Training gear could be great for harpies. Pigment is good for making more scrolls if the 3 per minute ends up not being enough. That said, despite how tempting the manufactory is, I feel like I have to go with a small farm because I've already got the ability to make flour. Plus, we just found a bunch of fertile ground. Okay, well. I'm feeling the kiln. Now, the reason I'm feeling the kiln is the kiln lets you turn wood into coal, which is more efficient. It does take production time, true, but coal is more efficient than wood, and it also lowers the hostility of the forest by a lot more. So we'll do that. Plus, getting efficient bricks could be good for whoever else we end up having as our 3rd species, because both human and lizard housing needs bricks, as well as, of course, a large number of advanced buildings. Chat, how we doing on sound? I think I got it to the same settings as last time, but you let me know if I am too quiet or if the game needs to be turned up or turned down. We all know that chat is what makes this stream and, of course, the follow-on YouTube videos much better. So we're still watching this. Did we hit 1? We hit 1. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Get ourselves some free harpies. And we should probably... Okay. I'm going to shift this up here. Because what I'm going to do is put the provisioner around the side. Like so. We will... Oh, the kiln is a 2x2. Sure, we'll drop the kiln right there. That sounds fun. Make ourselves a nice small farm here, I think. And I think we want a carpenter, just so we have a more efficient way of making planks. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the carpenter to be first, highest priority. And then we are going to set the kiln as the next highest priority, and that means we need 5 wood, or 5 planks, 2 fabric, and 4 bricks. So, 5 planks. We're not going to cap fabric, because this is the only way we have of making fabric right now, I think. Yeah, only way I have of making fabric right now. And we want the 4 bricks here. We're going to put some harpies in here to collect fabric, and this has a chance of giving... Well, they're collecting plant matter, but we can spin that into fabric. And it's got a 40% chance of also having clay. So that will let us make bricks as well. We are going to go ahead and put some harpies into the crude workstation, start making those supplies. As you can see, people are a bit unhappy, but now they're not, so that's fine. Let's let's go ahead and queue up this road to be straight down. That's fantastic. Loop this around the corner. Loop it around the corner to the back. We will repair that tincture at some point. That'll let us make wine. It'll let us make ale. That is pretty solid. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So, humans. Okay, that's fair. Let's go ahead and do this one. It gives us nice diversity of types of people. Okay, 10% chance for bonus yields. I love that. But we cannot control consumption. I don't usually control consumption anyway, and this is huge for our economy. On the other hand, gaining 3 free barrels for every 10 planks is pretty nice. Since we know we're going to have a tincture, we would be able to make ale and wine into those barrels. So that's really good. And then lumber tax giving us free amber is nice. Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and go with the over-diligent woodworkers. Whole lot of good options in that set. All of which would make our economy just lovely to work with. We will go ahead and make that a beaver. We're going to start popping in some beavers over here too. Just make a nice beaver core of... beaver core. Sounds like a brand of music. But in this case, we're going to make a beaver core of woodcutters to get all of the wood that we might need. There's our lumber, so we don't have to make planks anymore. Fire you and rehire you so you're not making planks. There's our bricks, so we can fire you and rehire you so you are only making fabric at this location. There we go. We're going to put a... I guess I can't use a beaver yet, so we're going to go ahead and put a harpy in here and have them just make planks for now. Meanwhile, we're going to put another harpy. We're going to put 3 harpies here because I like the idea of them making coal, but I also like the idea of them making bricks. So that's what we're going to do. And we have quite a bit of coal, so I'm going to actually turn us onto the coal standard. Have 8 humans, get to 28 resolve for a minute, or with 12 building materials, get 3 more beavers. And then plus 3 to beaver resolve, yes please. Get at least 2 hubs upgraded to neighborhood. Well, we're definitely going to do that. Sacrificing all 3 of these to get some +1 coal production. Now, we're not going to be able to mine coal. You never mine coal in the Royal Woodlands. But the fact that I've got a kiln that lets me turn 10 wood into 5 coal, turning 10 wood into 6 coal would be huge. This does mean I have to get some oil, which I'm not jazzed about, but I'm going to do it. Plus, fuel burns longer and fuel recipes are faster, so we'll be making coal faster. We'll probably end up having to buy some oil to make this happen, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Yeah, I know I haven't done anything regarding food supplies yet. I mean, I built a farm. I queued up a farm to be built, but I haven't actually secured any food yet. I'm aware, but we've got 115 in reserve just from like starting the town that we brought with us. So it's really not that bad. And now we've got, this is empty. So I've got 2 more harpies I can get out of there. And now I think I can justify gathering these roots. This is pretty much at the very edge of how far it can travel, so we'll move it a bit closer. And you know what? I am feeling like I want this vanilla glade. I don't usually open vanilla glades, but they are a nice way to get a little bit more space, and it will fit within, like, it'll just give us a little bit more room to work with when we're building housing and production around our main storage. Let's actually just widen this whole row. I think we can trim up that corner. Oh, a little too far on the trimming. Here we go. will need a makeshift post so I can make those packs of building materials. I'm going to toss a harpy in here and set them to using coal to make purging fire. And I'm going to set them at a cap of 20 purging fire. Meanwhile, we're going to fire a couple of beavers just to go down a hostility level so we don't have this negative, thus allowing us to continue to chop wood during the storm. We'll toss a human in here. We can start prepping it. Okay, now we only have one human. We got a bunch of harpies, but I feel like this is our best bet for getting a nice mix. And then I can go ahead and put a beaver in here so that they can get their plus 10% chance for bonus yields. Ooh, fiber delivery line's a good way to get a lot of resources, but the woodpecker technique makes sure that we're not going to have food issues. Meanwhile, the vineyard town would let us just pump the beaver resolve to all heckin' back. I'm going to go with the woodpecker technique just to make sure I've got food. I'm going to put a second human in here. Remember, this gear means they have a plus 10% chance for bonus yields. So we add that with the roughly 8%, 7%, 8%, I'm not quite sure where we're at in the Citadel, but we've unlocked a pretty big percentage chance for double yields anyway, which we get them up to 17. And then, of course, once we start making complex food, we can get them all the way up to 37. And that's before upgrading our hub. Like, that's going to be real nice. You're good. You're good. We have a decent amount of building materials. No one's really building anything. You're just here to make fabric, but you're out of plant matter, so let's go ahead and kick you out. Yeah, we're going to go up here, and we are going to... I don't want to make more fabric. Let's put a second harpy in there. These guys are all great. Ooh, yes, and since we're going to be getting insects, we can pair that with some of the coal we're making and make jerky. Love that. We will put a harpy in there, and we need how much? 12? 15? We need 15. So you can either type or use the up or down arrows to determine how many of a thing you make per building. You can also set global limits, which is useful if you have multiple buildings that can make the same item, especially if you need a lot of that item fast. This corner it just feels so satisfying. Just so satisfying. I'm going to go ahead and actually toss a second harpy in there. Make sure that we don't have any issues with blank generation. We're going to run a nice little thing along this side. Take a look at our next set of orders. Okay, 15 packs of provisions, 15 crops. That should be doable. Serving ale, though, that seems even better since there's a tinctuary there that we can just rebuild and then be able to make ale. I'm also going to lock in this beaver resolve, which I know I haven't done anything for beaver resolve yet, but we're getting there. It'll be okay, I promise. Move this closer. And what was in our glade? More fertile ground. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and rebuild this tinctuary. which I think counts as a glade event. So then we can just get the bags of building materials. Jerky is going to be good. Now, of course, everyone's unhappy because we're at hostility 3. Plus, wood cutting is kind of useless right now because we cut faster, but we can't get any wood from it. So, might as well pull out all of the wood cutters. It turns out that that is all of the wood cutters. But by lowering the hostility of the forest, we are making our people happy. Okay, chat has shown up. We, the beaver, demand plank houses. Also, hello. Well, hello to you as well. Hashtag housing for beavers is coming. I was just building up a bit of an economy first. And you'll notice we have housing for harpies, which is not the same thing. But it's a start. So we are getting there. Unfortunately, right now, our planks are going toward packs of building materials, which we are needing to get this and then this. But it is on the to-do list. We have not forgotten our beaver brethren. And pretty soon it's not going to be viable for me to play without getting them housing because Storm's getting real bad. We're already on year 4. Oh, and speaking of beavers, looks like the universe has spoken and I'm getting more of them. So let's get another woodcutters camp in here. And also, you're fired and you're going in. Okay. +1 global resolve every time we sell goods worth 35 amber. I love that. Sacrifice a villager each drizzle for 100% more yield in all buildings using fertile soil. I've got 2 sets of fertile soil already, which means I could farm the heck out of this place. But I don't like killing my own villagers. All buildings cost 40% less, but every discovered resource... No. 2 infused tools every time a villager leaves or dies. Requires them to leave or die. So we're going to go with the prosperous settle. Chat says, I mean, somehow you have more harpies than any other race. So I started out with more harpies than any other race. That's how that happens, is the caravan that I picked to come here was a lot of harpies. It's just what it was. Alright, we're delivering stuff, we're turning off packs of building materials, we're clearing a couple of missions. And by turning it off, I mean we're totally leaving it on, because I still need 12. Tavern. Okay. Tavern. Yeah, we can tavern. We can totally tavern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not correctly placed. That is alright. We are going to go ahead and just make a tavern here anyway. And I'm going to do something a little bit wild. Let's go ahead and make some beaver housing along the side. I've decided to do a city in which my decorations are kind of nonsensical. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, there we go. Now I can turn off building materials, get you out of there. Giving us 3 more beavers, plus a pile of beaver resolve. Now we got 3 sets of beavers on wood cutting. It's pretty great, so we'll make sure we have enough wood to turn into coal, which is what we're actually burning in this town. We have enough people to staff this immediately. Pretty good. And we should have some barrels. Yes, because we took the 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced perk. So we can go up here. I will want to make pigment, but I do want to put a cap on it. We're going to say mushrooms, and we're going to say definitely ale. Definitely grain for ale. Okay, so we can go with either humans and make them happy, or harpies and give them a 10% chance for double production. We're obviously going with the 10% chance for double production. Are you kidding me? That's so good. We'll put a final harpy in here. Got a nice walled-in tavern for no reason. And I should probably think about getting a trading post. See? Hashtag housing for beavers. It happens. I didn't forget them. I never forget my beavers. They just were lower priority because the harpies whine more when they're unhappy. Or the harpies whine equally amount, but they get unhappy so much faster than everybody else. That's what it is. Okay, we need oil. Sahilda, do you have any? You don't. Sahilda, could you please? Oil would be nice. Okay, so I want the herbalist camp, and I want the +1 fabric production, because I don't have any fabric-specific buildings yet. So 26 is our goal. Okay, now I've got a lot of provisions, which I want to save for selling to other locations. We're getting 5 herbs per minute, so I feel like we can afford, because I don't have anything to do with them yet. Oh, geez, we can sell them and get just about everything we need. Add on a little bit of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green. Okay, sounds good. Bam, bam. All right. Have this, have this, have this. Yep. Okay, we've opened up a dangerous glade that has living matter, and I'm not going to deal with the living matter, so we're just going to send some people here to investigate it immediately. Just right away. Send them straight over. How are we doing on housing? So we have 18, and of course I like to have 24. But we have a bunch of beavers who are unhoused. We haven't housed a single human yet. I'm thinking we need to fix that just a little bit. So let's go up. I think this way will make a nice... Yeah. We'll get a couple of human houses there. I'll get us to 22. And I want 24, which means I want one more house somewhere. And I'm feeling right here. We're just going to stick it right there. And that'll leave this corner, so we'll go ahead and drop a little bit of a plant. And we'll come over here. We're going to drop a little bit of a plant here and here. Make a road up this way that cuts into the front doors of those two houses. That's going to cover housing all the way up to tier 3. So let's go ahead and I think add some harmony buildings. That's going to be 9. So if I have 6 here for, you know what? This should not be a plant. It should be a fire shrine. There we go. That trading post would fit perfectly behind the spore place, although I build it in the middle of nowhere most of the time. Yeah, it would. So my policy is that I like building it right on the edge of where I develop, so that it's not actually costing me valuable space where I can put stuff near the main storage, but is still plausibly where people would put a market. Because in the event you ever had to actually walk to the market, you'd want it close, but not so close that it was in the way of anything else. That's my thinking on market placement. But as I previously said, this is going to result in some really, really weird decoration choices. So we're just putting some stuff wherever. We're experimenting with new forms of art this time. Hey, do I want to build more? I don't like working with packs, but I might as well. We've come this far. Let's keep doing it. Am I favoring anybody? No. No, I'm not. It's okay. How are we looking on fuel? We have plenty of fuel. Let's bring this in closer. Oh, you're out of stuff to scavenge? Well, we can't have that. Nothing up this way, so I guess we're sending you over here to scavenge these eggs. You like eggs, right? Of course you do. And I haven't built an herbalist camp, but let's have them up here getting these mushrooms. And the great thing is, herbalist camps count as alchemy buildings. And in case you're unaware, harpies get plus 10% chance bonus yields on alchemy buildings. So we're going to put some beavers over here collecting eggs. We are going to wait. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. Run this down here. Oh, no, come on. Run this around the side like so. Looks beautiful. And let's go ahead and fire all of our woodcutters. None of you have jobs anymore. Gets us down to hostility 3, but that's not enough because the harpies are still angry, so what are we going to do? We are going to sacrifice some coal. And that covers it. Quite a lot. I've got a tincture already. I've got an influx of scrolls coming automatically. We've got a... So this one... Ale... tools. I don't think I have anything that lets me make tools, but I don't think I have the supplies to make tools. On the other hand, the smokehouse just makes jerky, and I'm fairly certain... Yeah, it's inefficient, but I do currently already have a source of jerky. So pottery and incense isn't going to do a ton for me, especially since I'm getting free barrels. So I think I'm going to get the tool shop. Because this living matter, right, has some crystallized dew in it. And if we can get other sources of crystallized dew, we can use that to make a lot of tools later. Let's go ahead and just stick this right here. Seems like a nice place. How much do I need? 5? Alright. Let's make 5. That's not what I wanted. Sure it is. Sure it is. Here we go. We're missing this. Why are we missing this? We're missing a brick. Okay. Well, we can make bricks out of stone. Also, maybe we can buy a brick. Maybe I should be thinking about doing some trade routes, yeah? Increased meat. Prices are lower for hub levels. Gain a new villager every time we open a glade, or 50% bonus production in the farmland. Yeah, let's do that. We will get some beavers going. And let's open up this spicy glade here. Got 15, 13, 6. So we definitely need people. Or people. We definitely need humans. Get a little speciesist there. Gotta watch my language. Come on. Implying that harpies aren't people. Small farm. I think I like the way it looks if I go here. So we will do that. These guys are kind of out of wood to chop, so I think we should just open up this vanilla glade right here and unlock the spicy glade behind it. That looks good. Okay, that looks excessive, but it's what I'm doing, so we're calling it good. Yeah, toss some humans in the farm. Because humans are very good at working farms for some reason. Run this around the side there so we can get a path back to our main storage. It is enough of a distance that I'm thinking about putting a storage building over here. That said, we're going to open up this glade, and I think that this glade is where I'll put the storage building, like somewhere right around this corner. just so we have a nice space between our hubs. There we go. This is a tier 3 hub, thus giving... Oh, hey, I'm still sacrificing coal. What am I doing? Glad I checked. Come on. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. I think we can fix that. How about you come up here and help with these trees? Lots of trees over in this area. Plenty of trees in your area for you to chop down. Oh, right, I never set my limits. Okay, let's go in and do that now. So barrels I'm not capping. We're not making barrels, we're getting them as a byproduct, so I don't have to put anything there. We'll set flour to 100. That seems like a good place to put flour. We will set coal to 300. That seems like a good place to put coal. 50, 50 should be enough. 50. Packs of crops. Nope, not doing that. 50. Nope, 50. I think I've got two species that eat jerky, so we'll set that to 100. We have 2 species that eat... Oh, no, everybody eats biscuits. 150. Okay. Only 1 pickled goods. That is the beavers. Pigment, 100 seems nice. We'll just stop right where it's at. We'll do 100 here. We'll do 50 here. And now we have set in some limits on what we're making. Meanwhile, we have opened up a spicy glade, and we're just going to slow down our food production. Ooh, +2 to vegetables. I mean, plus mushrooms, but the vegetables are nice, because vegetables are an inefficient food source. So that actually doubles the yield of vegetables, so it goes from... Oh, not quite, because I took the 50%. I wonder what order it does that in. Because if it does the flat numbers before the percentage numbers, then this is going to go from 3 to 6, I think? I think it goes to 6 either way. We'll see. Smokehouse. Well, you're available. Fire's going out. What? I should favor the beavers, yeah? Knock out this quest. And then I think we can actually put a... Oh, yeah. Oh, clay! Did I not make a stonecutter's camp? Did I forget to make a stonecutter's camp? Looks like I did. So we will make a stonecutter's camp, because that's clay. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Hello, I think that's Zorg. Yeah, that's Zorg. Alright. I need oil, because we have to sacrifice oil. Okay, chat says it would only go to 5 if percent applied before the +2, 6 if the other way around. Right? So we will know in a minute which way that goes. But first, let's go ahead and get our oil that we'll have to sacrifice. We want biscuits in the kiln and rain mill. Biscuits. Okay, okay. Let's get access to biscuits, but also we need oil. We need quite a bit of oil, so we'll go ahead and buy all of that. The ranch is also very nice, given that I've got 2 farms plus an unplowed fertile field that we just found. So let's see if I can get 24 more. We're not going to guarantee that we're going to get this. We're going to try for it. We're going to set ourselves to sell 100 resin. We're going to set ourselves to sell 100 pigment. That's a lot of pigment. And then, ooh, lots of planks. Okay, yeah, sure. Boom. And now we are going to get the ranch. Plus we've got the oil that we need to sacrifice. Now, sacrificing oil is indeed global production speed, so we make stuff faster. We have to sacrifice it anyway. There's no reason not to just sacrifice it now. So let's go ahead and do that. Like so. And I'm thinking packs of provisions. Maybe some flour. Don't make barrels. We get barrels for free. We can go ahead and put a ranch right here. Ooh, herb garden. That's tempting. Or a plantation. Plantation's more efficient. The herb garden, we've got herbs coming in all the time, don't we? Yeah, we've got 5 per minute. So I don't think I need the herb garden. I'm going to go with the plantation here. Grill could also be nice, but I'm still going to go with the plantation. Heck, the foragers camp could be nice. There's lots of just loose foraging stuff running around this map, but we're not dealing with that. Guess almost done? Yep, you are. Wonderful. I'm going to stop favoring the beavers for now. We'll come back to you, because I do want to be favoring you, just not right at the moment. We want this to be cleared out so I can put a nice hub over here. So we are going to just clear all of that up to the corner. That looks nice. We're going to clear this. Ooh, flamin' hot glade over here. Let's work our way toward the flamin' hot glade. In case you have not seen this before, I refer to regular glades as vanilla glades. Then we've got spicy glades instead of dangerous glades, and flamin' hot glades for forbidden glades. Right up until we get to the scoring, because when we get to the scoring, it'd be confusing if I use different terms than what the game's showing on screen. Let's move this back. Hey, why aren't we cutting down those trees? Those trees are right there. They deserve to be cut down too. They deserve a chance to be sliced up and used for kindling. Justice for trees. Why exactly are you not making ale? Because I didn't tell you to use barrels. That would be a very good reason. You're trying to use pottery, which we don't have. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm very sorry I bothered you. Let's go ahead and lower. And you know what? Let's, we got 11. How do we only have 11? Doesn't matter. You know, I think I can get away with 2. Yeah. We're gonna have to favor the harpies anyway. And our last mission is gonna be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Ooh, +2 coal. Heck yes. Where is all of our coal going? So many things being made in the kiln. And you know, it occurs to me, we could be making some simple tools over here. But not barrels. Never barrels. Yeah, so we got that, We're gonna need to favor these guys. Yo, let's just do that now. We have... not a lot of other building materials. So let's start making some clay. Lots of fabric, so I might as well toss someone in here. We're going to set this to 20. Put a human in there too. Okay, we've sacrificed that. So once we get to the drizzle, I will turn this in. I don't want to raise the hostility of the forest, making the queen less impatient in the middle of a storm when I'm barely containing my people's unhappiness. So we're not gonna. We have so much food though, this is great. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in this order. Increase our coal production. Grab another positive cornerstone. +3 to global resolve for 60 seconds every time you finish a trade route. Well, I need to be starting to do trade routes anyway. That sounds amazing. But also, farmers can have +50% chance to produce double yields if they're eating biscuits. And we are making biscuits. So I'm going to go with frequent caravans. Let's go ahead and go to trade routes. Got plenty of resin. Let's sell that. Nope. Oh, heck yeah. Let's sell some of those. Don't have any wine yet. Or tools. That's fair. How much money do we have? None! That's fine. We disproportionately few humans, so we'll do that. And I think that means that I can put another human in here. Sure enough. The ranch could be seeing some work. Let's put some humans in the ranch. I don't have lizards who would work it optimally. And we're going to power the ranch with grain. You know what? I'm going to power it with... Okay, that goes like that. This goes like this. Okay, that seems fair. We're going to come into here. We're going to change this to just be leather, because we're going to be turning all of our plant matter into leather, doubling it, and then making it more efficient. Plus, since we're getting an output of leather, having a chance for double production from this plus this means that it might be significantly more efficient. Once you start getting global chances for double production, being able to just process anything becomes huge. It's just a huge economic multiplier for your supply chain. Let us go ahead and rebuild them. I don't really want to be making more efficient jerky. I mean, on the one hand, it'd be good, and incense might be good for humans, but this feels like a waste of time, so we're just going to go ahead and get the resources. There we go. Now we're making ale. Yes. Clothier is going to give clothes to both humans and beavers, raising their resolve. That'd be really nice. Cosmetics, incense, and biscuits at 2 stars could be pretty good, but I think I've already got 2-star biscuits in the kiln. Yeah, 2-star biscuits in the kiln. So it's cosmetics and incense. Rain mill could let us do the building materials more efficiently than I'm currently doing it, but I don't really feel the need to. Like, I've already got 2-star flour, so this isn't a great bonus, and we've got a ton of scrolls we're not using. I'm actually going to go with the bathhouse. Bathhouse increases production speed. Yeah, once they finish disassembling this, I'm going to put a hearth right there. Did you ever see what it was? It was 6, yep. So it's got to be doing the flat numbers first before the percentages. Trade route completed. Set them to auto-collect. Oh, sure, we can sell you some wine. Why not? Let's knock that out. Decent amount of complex food going on. If I favor beavers, I think we can get to this 26. Oh, wow, more than, because we were previously favoring harpies. That's really solid. Plus we got the 20 leisure going on, making more ale and wine. Excellent, excellent. Opened up a fresh glade. Ooh, oh, that's real good. Okay, so we are going to wait on getting the beaver thing before I start working on this beaver event. But this glade is really nice for a couple of reasons. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a makeshift hearth right here. Looks good to me. We are going to go ahead and run a road all the way around it. And then, you know, we are going to run a second road right here. Is that a 1, 2, 1, 2? I think that looks like a good spot for me to put storage. And you know what? Maybe a bathhouse right on this side. And then we can just fill it in with more housing. Like maybe a pile of cozy beaver houses. To get the beavers all the way up. We got a plantation, I believe, that I need to run over here. First, let's go ahead and... I think this one's going to be a beaver. We're going to use less fuel at this location if we can. Beaver resolve went down. Dang it. Okay, fine. Well, if Beaver Resolve went down anyway, we're just going to commit to not doing it this year, so we can go work on these beavers. Like so. Let's go ahead and fix that. I think I want the... I don't really want pottery. I don't think I need plant fiber, so we're going to go like that. Meanwhile, our food stores are ludicrous at this point. I'm actually going to fire these two beavers for a second, have them go here, and have them pick up some more workers for us. Because I'd like to have some more workers, sure. Let's also look at what we can do here. Oh, yeah, tons of barrels. Sell that, sell that. Nope. Sell that, yep. Hey, sell. Nope. Sure. Helps if I tell them to actually do this, right? Let's do it with cloth, though. It's a little more efficient. So, we'll X this. Hi, Zorg. What do you got? Plantation. Ooh. Or not plantation. That's a clay pit, but still. Ooh. +1 ale production. That's nice. So if we can get 30, I think that'd be pretty big. Food production speed, pottery production, herb garden. Nope, we're going to get 30. We're going to try to get 30. Let's see. How about I sell you 35 resin? Plus all the copper. I don't really need copper. Plus, I think 50 pigment seems nice. I haven't been using the pigment for anything, but I might as well. Let's see here. We are getting this for free. We've got a whole lot of excess flour we're not using. There we go. That way we can print our own clay if I build some, and I probably should, rain collectors. What is this town? This town is nonsense. Well, if you can't make tools, I might as well fire you. Get rid of this stuff. And put you back on egg duty. Yeah. Gotta plan for leisure, we gotta plan for building materials. Beaver Resolve will probably not be a problem once we... am I still burning? I'm not. Okay. You know, we have 24 tools. I should probably think about using some of those, yeah? So what if I went up here and we got some ancient tablets? Go ahead and fire all my wood choppers. All my wood choppers. Then if I go here, we can tell it we want to burn just a little bit. Probably honestly too much that we're burning. Okay, well, we can't sacrifice anything. But that's okay, we're close enough to the end of the storm that we should be alright. Nice, okay. 50% again, so we could just double the amount that we have, or gain 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain produced, getting us quite a lot of mushrooms as well. Trade route travel time being reduced by 25%. Let's just do more trade routes. I think I want moldy grain seeds so I can get mushrooms. Well, I can pick up mushrooms. The reinforced tools would be really good, especially since we can turn all that grain into other stuff. Go up here to orders. We're going to turn this in, pick up ourselves some free money and pottery. and repopulate our wood choppers because, oh my word, we are running out of logs so fast. Seems like a good mix there. Human, beaver, harpy. Gives us 25% global production speed, which should be really nice. We'll favor the beavers. Packs of building materials. Right. How are you coming on those building materials? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. You know, I think I should probably actually just clear out this vanilla glade as well. Give us a little more space around our second hub. And then we'll go start working on our third hub. Well, you are unhappy, and I don't like it. But I don't really see much of a way to lower that. I mean, I guess I could fire some of these guys. But I don't want to do more than that because I don't want to lower the beaver happiness, which is currently ticking down for the beaver resolve order. I should be looking at my trade routes. Keep forgetting to check that. Resin, yep. Copper ore, don't have enough. Don't have enough grain yet. Or fabric. We got insects. We got copper ore, sure. Okay, I can unfavor these, and then I can put them back to work, chopping trees, and we can turn that in to get more roots and berry production, plus a pile of amber just in case we need it. Stone cutter's camp is useless, so let's move it up here. And we're going to focus on this clay. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I like it. Okay. We have so much food. We have so much food. Very nice. And that means I can probably build another beaver house. And you know what? Behind all these beaver houses, I'm really feeling like we need some walls. Just some nice walls. There. Isn't that wonderful? And then we're going to put in some harpy housing. Like so. And I think a little bit of harpy housing. How can I do this? If I go there? Yeah, I like that. And that actually means I want to change this. Because what we're going to do... No, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make that a cross. And we're just going to put in wall, 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 wall. There we go. So many walls. Lots of walls. Everybody loves walls, right? Walls are beautiful. +2 to global happiness from building all of those so comforting walls. They're just so soothing. Look at that. Tier 2 hub instantly. Beaver and human happiness pops right up. We knock this right to the corner here. Gonna run a road around the back of this side, and what we're gonna do is we are going to put a road there. We'll put in a couple of human houses like so. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, that's alright. We've got plenty of roots you can pick up right here. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, that's also fine. We can just go ahead and slide you right around the side here, and suddenly we're clearing out all these trees. Just all of them. Just clear cutting all of that area. Very nice. You know what? We are having problems with keeping coal up, so we're going to change our purging fire recipe to be wood instead. Let's make this eggs. I think I've got enough harpies that I can drop some harpies on rain collection. Just raise the whole level of this area right away. And we want to open up this glade while we're here. You know what? Maybe not that far back. Maybe just this far back. And around the side like so. But I'm thinking not that. We're actually just going to cut this off right there. Make that a nice smooth corner. Should be good. And of course, I need other types of decorations in this area if I want to raise the level of this section. So what if we just did a couple of you know what? Let's put a road here with the idea that maybe we'd eventually put a road through there. But we're not actually going to put a road through there. We are going to just... We're going to just with me very quick while I'm thinking... Yeah, we'll do this, and we'll do this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be all of it. Hey, old Farluff. Hello, buddy. Lowering hostility. Yes, we need that. Don't think I need this. I do want more tools in the event I get stuff for tools, which you are willing to sell me, so that's nice. Faster movement on roads. Love that. Do I need stone production? I don't think I need stone production. I don't think I'm producing stone anywhere. Don't really need oil. I could use bricks, but I've got clay coming in. It's just a question of it being slow. I don't know that I need anything else here. So that's pretty good. Do I have anything I really want to sell? No? No, I don't. Not to you, anyway. So I think we're pretty happy with this. But I do want to check my trade routes. And actually... Okay. Definitely not. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Now I've got 15 of our 20 building materials. Make the rest of them out of wood, would you? Heh, would you? Okay, we got plenty of fuel. I'm going to go ahead and fire all of my woodcutters as per usual. They can't get wood anyway because of the rotting wood debuff that we get during the storm. So we're just going to fire all of them, and that almost makes our people happy, aside from the fact that harpies are hating it. But the good news is the bathhouse lowers the speed at which people leave. So even if they get super unhappy, it should take them a while to want to leave. 8.99. Are you kidding me? We're so close. We're gonna lose a harpy. Yeah, sell that, definitely. Sell that. Can't sell that. I'm out of space. Bye, Harpy. Harpy provisioner, what? You had an actual job? Usually you lose builders. What is going on? Doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and throw our beavers back on their beavering. If a beaver loses its beaverhood, how can it become beavery again? 10 amber for every 5 completed trade routes. That's a good way to get money. Plus 2 leather production. We'd have so much leather for making the cloths. All recipes with metal or ore have their production speed increased by 33%, so we'd be making coal a lot faster, I think. No, it's not metal or ore. Gain 2 amber for every 6 print. Nope, we're doing leather. Meanwhile, you're up here, and you should be stopping! We definitely need humans, so we'll go with this. We are going to send some people out this way to fix the guild house. Because the guild house will let us use some of our wine, which, one, would be very nice. But also, it's going to give us retroactively bonus happiness for everything that we've sold. And we have sold a lot of stuff. Let's get some more people. I'm just going to go hard on people. Turn in our pack of building materials. It's very nice. I think I want a monastery. And a bakery. Meanwhile, let's take a look at our trade routes, which, there we go. So you'll buy pigment, eh? Alright. You should be all done. So we're going to go ahead and fire you and delete the building. Love that they added that. Herbalist camp ran out of stuff to do. Excuse me, when did that happen? You know, I have so much of all of this that I'm actually thinking about making a second ranch. There we go.
Bossy.
That works for me. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, we can totally solve that, can't we? If I just tell them to shave off a little bit more of that tree line. Nice extra crispy glade up here as well. Flamin' hot glade. You know what? Let's just go overboard. Totally superfluous gardening. But who doesn't love totally superfluous gardening? Let's actually move this in here so we can finish off that area and get ourselves a nice plantation going. Big garden. But just in time, I think, for us to get another hearth up. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's real nice. Where do I want you? I think there? I think we'll do that. And then I'm thinking we'll get some hashtag housing for beavers. Like so. We will pull up a little bit of harpy housing. Right in that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get a little bit of a harpy house going. Grab a pair of human houses. And then I'm thinking we will put... Well, we'll put another harpy house in the back here. And job's a good one. So that is going to give us our third hub. Standing level, we can get higher. So we definitely need to sell to this guy so much stuff, because we need, what, 6 transactions, and that's going to cover half of them. But also, what we're going to do is we're going to change things up. We're going to make this 3 humans. Now that I've got 3 such buildings, we're going to make this 3 harpies. And we're going to make this 3 beavers. And the big thing is that this is +1 global resolve for every 60 goods worth. Now, that's 2, and we're at 59.9. Are you kidding me? So that's going to give us some happiness increase. Now, the scavenger's camp doesn't have anything to scavenger. How about down here? Anything to scavenger down here? Yes, there are some eggs. Come, get your eggs. And we're actually going to swap you out, make you some harpies. Looks good to me. Up here we've got a solid amount of employment. Pretty much all the way around. Pretty good. I don't think I have any crystallized or copper bars. Yep, that's fine. There we go. Just going to make ourselves a nice winding wall. Everybody's instantly happy with the creation of this guild house. And the fact that I just finished some trade routes. So let's start some more trade routes. Yeah, we can't do that. And we need... Sure. Nope. Okay. How about you? Yeah, we can definitely... Oh, we can sell so many mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, everyone is once again unhappy, so once again I have to fire all of my woodcutters. And I do mean all of my woodcutters, which almost gets us to happiness. Like, the only people who aren't happy now are the harpies, and they can be favored, so we're doing that. Let's go ahead and talk to Farlof. So, we've got 25 to work with. Villagers move faster on roads. 10 copper, 30 wood for every open cache. Additional beavers every year. I like that. Get 2 bricks for every 10 pottery. Yep, now we'll do the beavers. Just might as well. We are going to... I think I can use some tools, so let's get some tools. Let's also get a pile of stone, I think, so I can make some stone roads. And some crystallized dew so we can make tools. Now, to afford that, I'm going to sell them all my copper. Plus, I think 25 resin. Plus, we'll say 64 pigment. Plus, I'm feeling like 86, 106 spark dew. That seems pretty solid. If I sell 28 planks, seems good. Also, how about 2 ancient tablets, and while we're at it, let's not sell the tools. Okay, there we go. Now selling all that got us 3 away. Are you kidding me? All right. Give us another 1 resolve here, but it also gives us a where was this? There we go. Yeah, prosperous settlement is also giving us wealth effects when we sell stuff, so we are getting so much happiness from selling stuff. I should probably look at my trade routes. This winding wall just is kind of ridiculous. Right, we were getting resolve boosts from finishing trade routes, so that instantly helps. That just stacks duration. So you need 3 more transactions. This is going to Aruba, so yeah, 3 more transactions. Sure. 1. Nope. Nope. Okay. You know, it helps if I actually put some 2 10s in the fire. That would probably help quite a lot with my unhappiness levels. There we go. Rehire all of our woodcutters. So many woodcutters. And we're going to move this over here just a little bit so I can rehire these woodcutters, but also at the same time we are going to make ourselves a plantation, people. It's happening. Put a farm field, whoop, there, like so. What are we looking at for tools? I've got the stuff to make tools, but I don't have anyone making tools, so let's make some tools, people. We're going to put a human in here. We're going to work on biscuits. And we're going to work on pie, but not pottery. And we're actually going to turn off biscuit making in here because I think it's getting in the way of some other stuff. We're going to make jerky out of meat. I think we'll change this to wood. Sounds solid. And then let's make most of this area into stone roads. Let's actually loop all the way around the back here. There we go. Now our capital zone is stone. Route delivery line would give us more food. Fuel recipes being faster would let us make coal faster. Let's do that. Now we make coal in 28 seconds. Pretty good. Everyone is mega happy. We can get more, I think, beavers. Down here, we're going to go ahead and just go nuts with the decor. This got opened up. Let's go ahead and knock out getting some more people. Put some humans in here. I'm going to honor the humans because I want to lower the happiness of everybody else, just so I don't win right away, because if I can get 2 more beavers, then they're too happy. It's annoying when you're winning too hard. Okay, you know what I can do? Go down, go down, go down. Please go down. There we go. I forgot about that. I can just use the guild hall as a way of keeping people from being happy enough that they leave, or that we win. So, nope, that didn't work. Okay. Humans, you can no longer drink ale. You're not drinking ale. Dang it. Okay. There we go. We're too happy. I can't stop it. I can't stop it! Which means that this is probably a good time for me to just take a picture of this nonsense right here and call it a day. So let me get out my little snippy tool. Pause it, and we will win immediately. Let's just, yeah, we will, we will win immediately. All right, we got a score of 1668. We got it from winning. We got Reputation 14. We had 12 impatience left with 8 out of 9 orders completed, completing 7 regular events, 4 dangerous events. Nobody died. We finished, impatience didn't hit 6. We finished before year 12, and it was a 60, meaning, it was 60 villagers, meaning we ended with a city. Yeah, let's go back to the world map, and as always, spend our loot. Into the city. We're gonna go to deeds. Be sad that we haven't gotten any deeds. We'll go to our upgrades. Scroll up. Okay. Traders show up faster and they sell us for cheaper. That's great. 2% global production speed and scouts working glades faster. That seems nice. Queen, impatient, slower. We can start a game with the Traverse Camp. I'm going to go ahead and grab the dim square level 8. And that does it for another episode of Against the Impossible Storm. Now, if you are watching this on YouTube, you are welcome to come check it out live on Friday nights at 9:30 Eastern and Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. We usually go until I finish about 2 cities, which seems to be averaging about 3 hours. If you're watching this on Twitch, you are, of course, welcome to go over to the YouTube channel. You know, youtube.com/DreadCanary. You can catch all the back episodes, watch the entire journey from just after I finished the tutorial to now, and see all of the impossible towns that I have managed, which has become less stressful over time as we have climbed our way up the tech tree. If you are still watching at the end of a long video, I very much appreciate you spending the time with me. I know that these are long, and I am glad that you're still here. I hope you have yourself a great day. And regardless of where you're watching, I'm hoping that I can see you in the next one.